Hey everyone, welcome to the Playback Podcast presented by CAR, your weekly podcast featuring America's favorite dancers, hosted by America's favorite road warriors. We are Julie and Kristen, and featured today we have the lovely Keaton and Anna. You might recognize them.
Hi.
How's it going?
Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just moved to LA.
Welcome. Oh my goodness.
Welcome.
Yeah, that was a long process.
Oh, I bet.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you move from?
So just the Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So at least not out of state, but far still. Did you drive all your stuff over?
No, it was shipped down.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
That's better. It's
Love
easier.
That. Yeah.
All right. So our viewers might know Keaton and Anna. So let's just give a little bit of a brief timeline of our dance background, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Who wants to
wanna
go first?
Oh, all right. So I started dancing when I was 10, a little later than most people. And then, but I did gymnastics before, so I had a little something. And then I moved to California. I'm from Michigan originally. I moved to California
Nice.
freshman year of high school. And I found a really great studio in the Bay Area. I trained there all of high school. And then as soon as I actually graduated early from high school, and then I went on the show. So straight out of high school, I went on the show, and now I'm here.
Wow,
Amazing. Wow.
Were you a competition dancer growing up in Detroit?
Yeah, we did like kick competitions that like car and things like that. And
Okay,
then when
cool.
I came out here, that's when I was introduced to like conventions. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You're like, this is a whole
Whole
other
nother
beast.
world. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. We love that.
Hi. So I started dancing when I was 2.
Okay.
Okay.
My mom owned a studio back home. So, yeah, I danced pretty much my whole entire life, all the way up till now. And I graduated in 2020, so I didn't get to go to college after, or I didn't get to like move straight out here. So that was rough. So I took a gap year, but this past August was like my first year mark of living out in LA. So it was like,
Congrats.
I was like, oh my
Nice.
gosh, that's crazy. I made it a year. So let's see if we can make it one more.
Absolutely.
Love that.
One of our CCS coordinators upstairs, Ariel, she mentioned that she recognized you from applause shows that you would compete at. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I grew up doing like a lot of these kind of competitions. Like I did car, Star Quest, applause. I've done applause since that's where I did my first competition when I was 2. So so I've always been in contact with them, and they started Refresh. Applause
Yeah.
did. So I'm actually teaching on that this year. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really
Amazing.
excited.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
They're like a second family to me. So
Oh.
yeah, it's really nice to like finally work with them. It's like a very full circle moment.
Absolutely.
Cute.
Love that. Oh yeah, so she was at we just had convention at Anaheim like 2 weekends ago, and she was telling me like, oh yeah, I'm on like 4 different conventions with him, like we're just following each other around.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing Endless Talent and Refresh together, and then we both were on the same assistant program too.
So
Not at the
fun.
same time, but yeah.
Yeah.
So we grew up doing conventions together, and then
Yeah.
I saw she moved out here, and she did the podcast here
Yeah.
actually the other day. So yeah, I was like, oh my gosh,
Yes.
we're doing it.
We love her.
Heck yeah.
She's the best.
We go way back.
Oh yeah.
Nate's bestie.
Oh yeah. She is great. I love her. Okay. What was your guys' motivation for auditioning for the show? Because it's a big thing to do, you know, to put yourself out there. What was the process of like talking to your family? Like, should I do this? Should I not? Has it been a dream since you were young? Tell us about it. Nods to you. Go for it.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to do it, but I was young, so I could never do it. And then when they took it off, I was like, okay, I
Right.
guess that's not my path. I always dreamt of doing that so I could get my name out, and that's how I could start my career. And so I was like, okay, that's not gonna work.
Okay.
But then when I turned 18, that's the year they brought it back, and I believe in like timing and everything happens for a reason. And so I was like, okay, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
And, it worked very well. I'm very happy. So
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That's
Absolutely.
good.
So I grew up like watching the show with my mom, and she was always like, she's like, you could do that. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that.
Our
like,
moms are like our biggest support, you know?
I was like, I have a different path I want to take. Like, I don't want to do a TV show. And then when I found out that they were coming back with the show, I was like, that's weird. And then someone hit me. I know they hit her up to like audition for it. But someone hit me up to audition. And I was like, weird. Okay. So there's two signs.
Yeah.
So like she said, we're both like big advocates on like timing, and you know, everything happens for a reason. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything. Might as well try it out. I didn't think I was going to make it past judges rounds. And then we both met each other through the whole entire show. So yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Love that.
All right, next question. What was the best part of being on the show? Whether it's a memory that you made or something significant that happened to you while being on the show?
Yeah, I'll go this time. I think it was really like the best part of it was just like meeting and getting close to the whole cast. I just know that like in past seasons, like the chemistry isn't that good between the other dancers, you know, because the show's competitive and you're all fighting to be the winner at the end. But like just the way we all 12 of us just bonded right away, and we were all supportive of each other the whole entire way. Yeah, it was crazy. And now we like talk to these people almost every day. And it's just like another family that we've created and another community that we just get to share dance with. So yeah.
That's literally exactly what I was going to say. I think we're together so for so many hours of the day. We're stressed out because we want to do good. We're tired, and just we're all in this like kind of life-changing situation. So that all of those things combined just make you like click instantly, and that's what happened. And it's just crazy because we met these people we would never meet, like Keaton here. And there's no other way to explain it. Just I'm so grateful to meet all of them, and especially Keaton. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about that. Tell us about your first encounter. Oh. Was it love at first sight? Was it like the opposite?
It wasn't love at first sight.
Okay. Let's dive into that.
We've talked about it like quite a bit. Like we're just like, so when did you start liking me? Yeah, so
love that.
Did you start liking me? So we've been talking about it. But the first time like we not really like met but like saw each other, I was like, oh, she's pretty cute. Like she's cute. But then I was just like, oh, like, you know, I just want to focus.
Head in the game, yeah.
I just want to focus. I'm not.
This is a competition.
Yeah, I was like, my mindset was just like, you got to make it. You got to make it to the end. So I'm like, okay. And then it was, what week was the salsa week? 3. It was third week. Man, oh man. She did the salsa week, and I was just like, she's wearing, blue's my favorite color, and she's wearing this beautiful blue dress, and I was like, man, so like, cute. I don't know. And then after that, you know, it was just like, we're playing the game of like the high school game again. So you're like, you're telling your friends like, hey, like put a good word in for me. See if she likes me. But yeah, and then it was the week that you got eliminated. Yeah. And I was like, I have to tell her. I like her. Because if I don't tell her now, I'm not gonna tell her. Just knowing me, I was like, I'm not gonna tell her if I don't tell her right now. So yeah, I told her, and I was like, I really hope she feels this way.
You're like, I'm shooting my shot here.
Yeah. And then the rest is history. Wow. So yeah.
How fun. Oh my
That's
goodness.
really cute.
That's so cute. Wow.
Love. Do you have anything to add to the story?
I don't know. I mean,
what was your side, you know?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I always thought he was really cute. But we talked about this. We're both very much in the same mind zone or headspace. Like need to stay focused and not do that. And
Yeah.
so I actually like never talked to him because I thought he was cute. So I was like, I don't want to like him.
Yeah.
I need to do what I need to do here. And but yeah, we started hanging out a lot, and then I told a friend, and he told a friend, and
The same friend.
On purpose.
So you're,
no, yeah.
I see.
I love that.
Honestly, that's the best way to go.
Yeah.
Tell the
It
same
is.
friend,
It really
and
is.
then they
And
have
you
the same
know.
info. Then you
Yeah.
just know.
I
Yeah,
knew
exactly.
because I knew who he was close with, so I was like strategic about it.
There you go. Strategic.
I feel like us as women, we're very strategic
Yes.
about that stuff.
Yes.
Like we're like the FBI. So
Absolutely. Yeah, for
Uh.
sure. I love that. That's such a good story. Wow. So glad
talk
we
to
got
the same person. I would do the same.
There's a tip.
Tips, dating tips
Tips.
from Keaton
We're
and
now
Anna.
a dating podcast. too, you know,
We're
Dance,
just giving
dating.
advice. I like it.
All of it. Okay, so that was the best part. Connections, friends, all that. What was the most challenging part for you? Either as a person, as a dancer, anything.
I would say just when the cameras are there and you're learning the dances. Obviously, the choreographers are so talented and have so much experience, so you want to be there and be so
Of course.
amazing, you
Right.
know? And so that's just a very stressful situation, and you know everything is being recorded, and like, so I would say that just dealing with that stress, and like you're getting interviewed all the time and asking, like people are asking you how you feel, you have to talk about it, like, so just being open and being like, this is how you don't know what's going out there, so that's just, I would say,
Yeah. Yeah, I think, I don't know, like going into the show, you have such a great headspace. Like your mindset's straight on, and your body's fresh. But the first thing to go is your physical state. Your body just gives out. And then after that, it's your mind. And like that's the thing I struggle with a lot, was like the mentality and like having a good mental strength throughout the whole entire show. And, you know, keep so like I came in here to do like a job. This wasn't like for fun, like this was a job, and I had a purpose of doing this. So, you know, I was like, I'm doing this for my family and like nothing else. So you kind of have to like remind yourself, like, why am I doing this? Who am I here for? Yeah. So like keeping a strong mental game the whole time was very, very challenging. But having such an amazing cast, it was easy to like rely on each other and bring each other up, especially in the worst times.
Oh yeah.
We would start at like 7 a.m. rehearsal, and the further we went, like we would go later because we'd be learning more dances, and then afterward we'd go to to wardrobe, and like we wouldn't get back till midnight, and then the next day you got to go again at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
So like it's, you know, we were doing show after show after show, and we were just pushing our bodies and our minds and our hearts. And yeah, it was a lot, but at the same time, like I would do it all over again because it was just such an amazing experience, and you know, that's something you can never get back, and it was a once in a lifetime opportunity. So yeah, it was very special.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah, it does seem
Wow.
like it's a lot. You guys are learning a lot of stuff real fast, lots of pressure.
Yeah.
I can't
Oh,
even
yeah.
imagine. Yeah. That stresses me out thinking about it. I don't think I would make it.
No.
I would just do like, what is it, like the choreography round? And I'd be like, yep, gotta go. This is not
Yeah.
for me.
Like I'm out. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go take class.
Yeah. Can't do it.
How do you think that the show helped you grow as a dancer and a person?
That's a good question.
We're getting deep here.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I think as a dancer, I just was exposed. I've never done salsa before. I never, just a lot of things. And just being able to work so closely with these, like that experience is something that not a lot of people get. And so you just get pushed, and you push yourself because you're like, I'm in front of these people, like I need to, you know? And so I think just I learned like a lot. And for mentally, I think I was just, every week I would repeat to myself, like, you're not comfy, like you got to keep pushing. Like I was always like in the gym after we would get back late, or I'd wake up early and go to the gym. Like I just always tried to keep going, and I was like, no, I could still be doing more. And so that's how I stayed positive throughout the whole time, is I just never let myself feel comfy, you know?
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is smart. Wish I would have done that. No, I'm just joking.
It's okay.
I you said it, like just getting, like I made myself as a better dancer with the show by getting to learn all these new styles and genres of dance, about the culture of these different styles, and you know, it's like it helped me like throughout the whole entire experience, because I would do I did cha-cha the second week, and then later I did jive, and you know, some of the it's not all the same, but like just being able to like work in those areas where I've never worked before, and then finally get to do it all together, it was that helped a lot. But I think the biggest thing like that helped me as a person and a dancer, like almost combined, was I always found room to like grow and room to push myself. That like I reached limits that I never thought I would like be able to reach, like just with me,
Mm-hmm.
like with my soul, with my body, and like I don't know, I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and like digging deeper into like what could I like really do. Like I know what I can do, but like let's find out what I'm capable of. So yeah, that was just like the coolest thing to like experience, like watching the very first audition like with our solos, and then watching my final solo in the finale. Like I was just like, wow, like those are two different dancers,
Mm-hmm.
and that's only like within the span of 3 months.
Right. It's
Like,
such a short period of time.
Yeah, and I don't know, I just feel like we all came out like better humans and better dancers from this experience. So
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
nice.
It's so cool.
You want to go next?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys got to work with a lot of amazing choreographers. Was there anyone that when they walked in the room, you were just like starstruck, like, I can't believe I'm going to work with them? Like almost a little scared, like, oh, I don't want to dance, you know?
yeah.
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 Immediately, yes.
Tell us who.
Yeah. It
Tell us
was
the story.
Talia.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
when I walked in, I was just like, I know you
She's
choreographed
there.
the show, but you're like
Yeah.
right here. Like I could walk 5 steps and touch you. Like, it was just, yeah. I've wanted to work with her for so long, but at the same time, just been so
Terrified.
like terrified, because I'm like, you're incredible. Oh my gosh.
Like, how am I here right now?
Exactly. But like I got to work with her multiple times, and it's just, that was so cool to like, you know, I started with her and then I finished with her. That it was just like the whole entire thing, just full circle. That's the message of the show, full circle.
We're just having full circle moments.
I would say, yeah, Talia or Brian. I was like,
Ooh, good one.
okay.
Yeah.
Like I just felt like I needed to be, you know?
Yeah.
I was just ready for anything.
Yeah.
Anytime. Like, yeah, I mean, anyone though, everyone's so amazing, and I get stressed out, so every day I was like, okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, especially for Brian. Man,
It's like a different intensity.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
He's a different like
Breed.
Yes, that was the word.
Exactly.
But then I feel like it pulls so much out of you. Again, like that
yeah.
you didn't know you were even capable of doing. You're just
Yeah.
like, oh wow, like I didn't know I
awesome.
could attack something that much or
Yeah,
like
it's
produce
like-
that type of dancing. So like
Yeah.
it's great. Like the intensity that they bring like pulls it out of you. You know, like, okay, I have to step up. I have to be my best. I have to, you know, focus. It's kind of a good thing. Yeah, it's scary and intimidating, but I think it's definitely a good thing.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
Brian pushed us like every single day.
Yeah.
Like, he pushed
I
us,
bet.
and it was just like it felt good to like be cared for.
Yeah.
Because that's what I take that as like a respect thing, is when they just like, you know, what I grew up like. Sorry, words. Camera.
It's okay.
We were on a roll. We didn't have to stop for a while. But like growing up, I was always taught like, you know, the teacher's not watching you or they don't care about you if they're not giving you a correction or if they're not like giving you something to work on. And I feel like Brian was always like giving that to us. So that showed me that like he cared about us and he respected us. So yeah, I was very thankful for that. And man, I did not think I could do like 5 moves in a 1 count.
1 in, 2 in.
I was like, how can I do this? But we made it happen.
Absolutely. That's so great. I feel like he does care a lot. Like even if you take his class at convention, like he cares about every single person in convention. Like
Yeah.
it's so great.
Yeah.
I love his energy.
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's not just trying to like throw moves on you and be like, whatever happens, happens. You know, like
Go for it.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Dang. Could you imagine? That would be brutal.
Let's take one. Let's go. Next time he's teaching you in the
Let's do it.
go. Put it on the pod. Just us struggling.
Back right corner, okay? Back right corner. Which routine that you performed on the show did you feel was your best or maybe your favorite? I'm sorry.
Okay. Obviously, I love my duet with Keaton. That was so much fun, and you know, we were all like, it was like the beginning, all flirty time. So,
It's the honeymoon stage.
so
Are we already past that? No, we're still in the honeymoon stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could call it that.
Oh, he's over me. No. Wait. What was I saying?
Favorite routine.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. So I love my duo with Keaton, but also my salsa with Carter was just so much fun because he just threw me around the whole time, and like
That's fun.
I literally the first time we tried one move, he was like, "Okay, like I don't know," and I was like, "Throw me, like just let's go, like just do it." And,
Just
like,
pick me up.
And it was just so much fun because I was just like, I can't believe I'm just telling this kid to throw me. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, that salsa week. Just
He's still dwelling on that
picturing
salsa week.
still
The
thinking
blue
about it.
costume.
Oh gosh.
Oh jeez. Okay. Okay. So. Sorry.
He's trying to regain himself.
I know.
Well, just
What if it wasn't blue? He's like, what if
wasn't
it
blue?
wasn't?
I don't know.
Red.
maybe not.
We wouldn't be here right
No,
now.
it was the blue.
Yeah.
It was the blue.
The blue really set it off.
Okay, I think the best I felt after I did a dance was when I did At This Moment my solo for the elimination night when it was the top 6 and we were going to the top 3. I went last out of everybody and I was like, I'm closing out the show right now. Like I gotta give it everything. And I just felt like that was the best I've danced, and not like, even if I didn't hit everything like I'd want to, it felt good like in here. Yeah. And then obviously our duet. But I also felt really good doing Rome with Alexis, the very first like duet of the show for me. And I don't know, I just like Talia brought something out of me, and like I think she like kickstart my journey for that show. You know, because we didn't know what to expect going into this whole entire experience, and yeah, I think she just like really kicked my butt into gear, and she's like, all right, this is what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So yeah, I felt really good about that one too.
Okay.
Love that.
Do.
Okay. So now it's after the show. You guys are both in LA. How has your life been? How has it changed? How's your dance career kind of been taken in a certain direction because of the show?
All right. So pretty much since the end of the show, me and him have been just traveling around and teaching, or,
Doing performances, just at like
Cool.
little shows or,
just doing a lot of things. Like, we really haven't stopped.
Yeah.
I've been in LA for like 2 weeks now, right?
Yeah.
And that's like the longest amount of time we've been in one place.
Wow.
That's so good.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 3 days we're in Utah. We fly out, and then we're in Indy.
Yeah.
We fly back. We're in LA. Oh, well,
to the
now we're
Bay.
going to the Bay. So
Yeah.
like, it's just, I don't know. It's been nonstop. And, you know, we come home. We're both like, she does her thing, I do my thing. And then we come home and we're just like, we sit down and we're like, oh my gosh, we have tomorrow off. Actually, we have the rest of this weekend off. Like, what do you want to do? You want to go to the beach? You want, like, we're planning this weekend. And then it's like email. And
Like,
we're like, oh my
just
gosh.
kidding. Yeah.
JK, no time off.
But it's
Yeah.
been fun, like, because we're just making connections and we're just like, you know, creating memories with each other. So it's cool. And then we're getting to work with a bunch of different kids or choreographers, or, you know, we're just doing it now, which is fun. So yeah, it's been the best.
Okay, what's like your dream job in LA? Like, if you could book your dream job tomorrow, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm dancing for JT.
Oh,
Always good.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I feel it.
that's a dream. Like,
Mhm.
my parents have loved Justin Timberlake, and I grew up listening to him. And yeah, then he's just so good.
Yes.
Marty Kudelka too.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh,
Does he
Marty.
still teaches, right?
He
Like
still
Millennium, like
teaches.
twice a week.
Yeah.
Period.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
There you go. He's like, I've been in there.
Yeah. He's like, I'm already front and center. Like, you don't have to worry.
No,
We'll get there. It's okay.
that's the goal though.
Okay.
Yeah. Dream goal.
I was thinking about all that.
She's picturing him on stage with JT right now.
In a blue dress.
JT or you?
Either way.
Yeah, no, definitely on my bucket list is I want to book a tour, and I just want to feel that energy of the crowd. I just feel like it would be like nothing else you can experience. But eventually I would I want to go to school, get my business degree so I can open up a studio or convention or something. But
Wow.
that's the end goal
I love
sometime
that.
later.
Is there any artists that you're like, I want to dance for them, or anyone?
I mean,
She's like, hang on.
Gwen Stefani is like doing stuff right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, she
So,
is.
She is.
Also, I mean, I literally like Jason, Usher, but anyone, I just die.
I would just die.
I would die for them. Okay.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay, what about choreography wise? Do you guys have any choreography aspirations? You're teaching on convention this season. Is this your first like convention tour? Oh, how
Yeah,
exciting.
It's crazy.
When
Are
do
you
you guys start?
nervous?
Oh, nervous?
I'm not. I don't think I'm really nervous. I think I feel really comfortable teaching, which I know it's going to be a whole different like feeling when I'm in the room
Yeah.
with all those kids and I get up on stage and the
Yeah,
lights
you're
are,
on the
like,
stage.
The lights are in your eyes and you're like, I can't see any of you.
Hello?
Like, what was the combo? What am I
Yeah,
teaching
that's why
again?
I was always confused when I was on like at a convention and the teachers are like crouching down. I'm like, why are they looking at me like that? You cannot see up there.
Yeah.
No.
But oh wait, what was I saying? Oh, teaching.
Yeah.
Got you.
We're We're losing it.
We're losing it.
It's okay.
It's
The
all good.
Celsius hasn't
It's
kicked
okay.
in yet.
Yeah,
You know.
It's early.
I'm really excited to teach, and I don't know, I like think it brings like another side of me out, because I'm like caring about my own work, but I'm also caring about the other dancers and like putting something on them and like trying to get them to learn and not just like throw moves on them, kind of like what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It's just I like really respect that from teachers, and yeah, I just, and even like it doesn't matter like what level you're at or like anything like that. Like I just want you to pick up something from the class or gain something from the class, whether it's the choreo or whether it's a lesson or whether it's some fun fact. like
Right.
yeah, like I don't know, but I really like to give. I'm a giver. So yeah.
Love that.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Somebody, like, could you ask, could you just ask, or I could just talk loud enough that I
Yeah.
can add it in, or I could
I'll just
text.
point it to you.
Like, who's somebody when you were younger dancing that you felt gave to you?
Oh.
Like, you felt like you had all these teachers, but like one of them was like, I feel like you really are caring about me.
Yeah.
And giving it to me at a convention.
Yeah. My
Or at your studio or
yeah.
or anything.
So I'm gonna shout two people out. Seth Zibelis, he's the musical theater teacher at Dance Makers, and then Dayon Tubik, who's the hip hop
Oh,
teacher.
yeah.
Yes.
Those two have cared for me and like given me the most. They've given me the most criticism. They've given me the most knowledge. Like they have helped me with so much, like my whole entire journey. And they just like took me under their wing. And they pushed me every single time. And I don't know, they're just like family to me. And I love them so much. But then once I got onto Collective with Dance Makers, Josh Smith joined. And he opened my eyes up to a whole new world. I was like, wow, this is dancing. Like this is really dancing. And I just became obsessed. Like I was like, I want to be this good. Like I want to be something like you because you are a freak of nature. Like
Yeah.
he is just out of this world. And he gave me so much guidance just in 1 year. And I was just like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm moving to LA. Screw everything. I'm going to move to LA. And
This is my plan
this
now.
is my plan now. So, yeah.
I love that.
For me, I would say my two teachers at my dance studio in NorCal, Tanya Kuzia and Ashley Apol, they just pushed me to in Michigan, my dancing was very turns and kicks and leaps and such. And then when I moved out here, I learned like what your backspace was and textures and like hitting beats and like all these things I didn't even know was a part of dance. And just she has done so much, both of them have, and she just has also made me very strong. Both of them are very aggressive teachers, but that's what I need. I'm that type of student that wants you to be like at my throat, because then I'm like, okay, I'm ready.
Like here I go.
And I would definitely not be the dancer I am today without either of them. So I'm very grateful.
Shout out teachers.
Aw. What a lovely moment.
All right, so we're gonna play a little game.
Cool.
Put a finger down. We're very excited about it.
Yeah. We had a good time.
You want to do the first one?
Okay. Yeah, you want the second one. I know. That's
yeah,
why.
absolutely.
Okay. We can play one hand because we have mics. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Put a finger down if you've ever forgotten choreo on stage. Yeah.
On stage.
She's like, never. Why would I?
My memory is the best.
Wow.
I'm trying to think,
That's good.
like
I've
maybe,
definitely.
like on convention, like if you're like doing the combo.
Oh, that's fun.
But like,
and then
a
you turn around
dance,
like,
Yeah.
competition. No.
Oh, I've done that so many times.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They call you out for a solo, and you're just like, that's when they put that camera in your face,
like,
man. When you
And then you're like trying to get through
Oh,
it, and
yeah.
it's just like mush dancing.
yeah.
You're like, oh.
and they're like, the teachers are like, yeah, I called that out.
Dang it. All right, next. I'm kidding. Put a finger down if you've ever fell while doing a batma.
Oh yeah.
This is Kristen's favorite.
That
We were
one-
laughing
that
for
one's-
so long.
Because you just picture you put so much effort into that
Oh.
batma, and then your leg just slides
Just
out from
slides out.
under
Oh,
you,
yeah.
and then the wind's knocked out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
like,
done.
yeah.
You're done.
Like at the studio, all these girls are so flexible, and they're like, I'm like, I gotta get this up. I'm not a very flexible guy. Like, I'm just not. I was not born with open hips. So it's just like, I was like, get up there, and you're wearing those socks, and it's just game over.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
supporting foot can't hold you around. It's not sticky.
What is it? Inertia? Just
Yeah.
too much.
Now you're picturing it. In your head.
That's the thing, is the picture.
Wow.
Just like having so fast.
You don't even have time.
Okay, we're doing it again. We're laughing so hard. Okay.
Okay. Continue.
Okay. Put a finger down if you've ever cried in class. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
But like, okay, we were talking about this, but like maybe not even for a bad reason, you know, like you're just taking contemporary and it just gets you, you know, and you
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
start
man.
crying.
It's a release.
Oh,
really
It's bad.
just reaching and crying.
Like,
And it's like the happiest song ever. You're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy.
that's a good one. That's a good one. Put a finger down if you've accidentally worn a hair tie on your wrist on stage.
I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah. I had long hair at one point, like, and so I wore it half up, half down,
Okay.
and then I had to take it off for one of them, and I put it on my wrist.
Get in so much trouble. Like
Yeah.
immediately. Like after
Oh.
you're on stage, they find you and they're like,
Yeah.
they don't care about anything that happened in the
Oh,
dance.
yeah.
It's the hair tie.
My
It's
mom's
the hair
like,
They don't care.
Yeah, it's at nationals, and my mom's like, you just wore a hair tie on stage.
You're like, I swear.
Great.
And we notice it too. Like I work, I've been a tallier this past season. So I'm down at the table and I'll be watching, obviously, because I'm obsessed. And I'll see a dancer with a hair tie and I'm like, oh man, their teacher's so mad right now.
She's gonna get it.
she's gonna get it.
Yeah. Once she walks off that stage, you know?
Done for.
Bottom of the pyramid.
All the way up. Not even on it.
Trash.
Didn't even make it.
Okay, so backstory to this one. We were looking on TikTok to find some, and kids kept mentioning this. So we're like, I guess it's a thing people do.
Yeah.
Have you ever faked an injury to get out of class or a certain combo or something? Apparently kids do it. Sorry.
He is one of them.
Oh, kid.
Ballet class, man.
It's always ballet.
It's always ballet.
It's always ballet. It's time for the frappes. You're like, my
We
finger,
The degages, I'm like, I'm out.
We get
my
done with
ankle. There's
you
a
get done with
clicking.
you get done with the plies, and you're like, oh, gosh, like my knees are killing me, man. I mean, I don't have the best knees, but I was always just like, yeah.
It's not
Gonna be a
right.
no. I gotta go. Sorry.
And then contemporaries next, you're like, I'm feeling so much better. Like, I'm okay.
I don't have to reach with my knee. I can reach with my arm.
That 30 minutes of icing just like healed me.
These are good.
I told you. I was like, we
Wow.
need a game. We need
Yeah, we
something.
need a game. We need a game. Okay, we have two more. But technically, we still have another hand.
Yeah.
But we're just holding a
It's
mic.
okay, it's okay.
So you're good. Yeah, you still have 5. Put a finger down if you've ever skipped class on Monday after a competition or convention.
Yeah.
Well,
Gotta.
I've skipped school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
I've
still go to
totally-
dance class. You just skip the school part.
Yeah.
Then you go to dance.
I skipped school, yeah.
Yeah.
I've totally skipped ballet on a Monday for sure. Sometimes that soreness after convention just hits different,
Yeah.
where you're just like, I can't even
Not the
sit
move.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens. You know, it happens. Okay. Last one. Put a finger down if you've ever went to dance on a holiday or someone's birthday. Didn't matter. There was dance.
Oh,
Yeah,
All the
always,
time.
right?
It
Yeah.
was the worst.
Yeah.
Elementary class, like you're in elementary and they're like, come to my birthday. I'm like, when is it? I hope it's like on a Friday. No, it's this Wednesday night. I'm like, who has a birthday on Wednesday night? One, we got school the next day. And two,
I'm in dance till
I'm in
9.
dance till 9.
The amount of birthday parties I've been.
Yeah.
It's a
Terrible.
sacrifice.
Sad.
Right.
It's
That's what I always say. I always say, like, when I follow all the dancers across the country, I always know the best ones because you'll never see them at a birthday.
Yeah.
Or like no football games. Like they're just no.
Except for
Their birthdays are only on like a Saturday night after comp is over.
Even
For an
then.
hour.
No, some of them are like on stage. Like they were singing happy birthday.
Yeah,
It's their
they just
birthday,
wear a
but
sash.
they're competing.
We give them a birthday button with their name, and they're like,
woo! They're like, okay, go compete.
"Happy B-Day."
I always feel bad Mother's Day weekend too.
Oh.
We're like, Happy Mother's Day.
You're
Sorry,
spending
your
all
kids are
day.
competing
Thanks
all
for
day.
watching me dance for 20 hours.
Yeah.
I always feel bad when I was merch. I would tell the moms, I'd be like, "Happy Mother's Day! Like, thanks for being here."
They're like,
but
yeah.
I made the mistake of saying that once, and they were like, "Thanks, you too." And I was like,
Not a mother.
"Okay, well, never again will I say that." Well,
We've made it.
we made it.
Oh,
Oh,
just no, we have.
Throw in.
Oh.
Okay. Throw it.
Convention.
Throw it in.
Throw me the mic here, like scoot the mic to me and I'll scoot.
Oh, okay.
Just because I can use it, like talk about refresh, I could use it for car.
Oh, smart.
Okay, so with you talked about the Dance Makers program. What's it called?
Collective.
Collective. Then Refresh has theirs, like squad members, and we have ours. So my question is, because I was actually watching everyone battle it out in auditions this past weekend, and I was really paying attention and thinking, like, I don't know if it's coincidentally, I don't know if this is how it is, but I noticed all the people who won Protege in all my videos, they were almost always in the front. And my question is, first, I'm curious about, like, as a dancer, how do you battle for that front spot, like that front middle spot? And secondly, I want to know if you each had one piece of advice for somebody who's auditioning at the convention to be on one of those programs. What's like one piece of advice that you would give them, like to help them make it?
Do you have some?
Yeah, I would just say, every single time I'm learning a combo, for me, I'm thinking about, there's all these people in a room, we're all learning these same moves. What can I do to, like, my brain on every single move is like, how do I want to hit this? How do I want to make this look? So I think paying attention to, first of all, what the teacher wants is obviously very important, but if they give you some freedom and you can make yourself stand out in any ways, that's, I always try to do that because,
Yeah, I agree with that, and I think it's also like just paying attention to everything, every single detail of what's happening. Where's the choreographer, the teacher? Where are they looking in the room? Are they looking like right to left? Are they looking left to right? And like, are they choosing kids from this side? Like, where are they looking? But also like find somewhere that you're gonna stand out. If everybody's in the front, don't stand in the front. Like, find a room to dance so that you can perform to your like fullest potential. Even if it's in the back, if you're in the back and you're rocking out, like, they will see that. But yeah, I think it's also just like not letting that intimidate you, because also people are scared to go to the front. And like, it's just a spot in the room. Like, it's not anything special. Like, the front, it's just so you can see. That's the way I see it. I'm like, I'm out here taking class and I'm the shortest dude in the room and I'm in the back and I'm like, I can't see. Like, I need to move to the front. But yeah, I know it's intimidating, especially when you're the first people being seen, like when the choreo is being set. But at the same time, they're looking at everybody. They're not just looking at you. So I think just finding a place in the room that you feel most comfortable, and then just, I wanted to go off of what you said, like making it your own, like adding your own little flavor into it, because yeah, there are some of those choreographers that want to see exactly what they put on you, but then there's other choreographers that want to see, oh, what can this kid do, instead of just doing my choreography, like what makes them special. So yeah, I think everybody has something special in them. I think it's just whether you share it or not. And I advise that you share it, because that's just what makes you stand out.
Absolutely.
That's really
Love
good
that.
advice.
That is good advice.
Okay, I thought of one more question.
Oh, hit us.
Sorry. We asked this to our convention faculty a couple weeks ago in Anaheim when we interviewed them, and I was curious what your answers would be, because they're all going to be different. What's one piece of advice that you may have gotten from a teacher or a mentor that has really stuck with you to keep going?
I'll just get mine out of the way. I just talk a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Once my mind goes, anyway. If you're gonna do something, do it to your fullest potential. And don't quit halfway, because then what are you, like, how are you serving yourself? You're setting yourself up to be not a failure, but not successful. And success doesn't mean like how many jobs you get or how much money you make. Like, that's not success. Success is, I had it on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, it's like you were gonna probably say that it's about like the effort you gave.
Yes, there you go. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't say that. But it's what you put into it. It's what you put into your craft. And if you're gonna do something, why not do it to your fullest potential? Because then you're just, halfway doing it. And
You're limiting.
we don't mark. We don't mark through
Never
life.
mark.
If you mark through life, come on now. Full out.
No
Full
better.
out.
Full out.
Oh, crap, bro.
Sorry.
No, I feel the most like best about myself when I am all in something and I am like passionate about it, and I believe that no matter what you're doing, as long as you care about it, it makes you happy, like and you're a good person and you're on it, like all those things, that's all that matters. And he said what I was gonna say.
He took the words right out of your mouth. I like it.
I mean, at
That's
the end of
good.
the day, it's like we chose this life. Like, we chose to be dancers. We chose to be performers. So, like, why would you choose something and then not want to do it?
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, it's just thumbs up all around.
I think Madeline said a similar thing when we interviewed her too. She was like, if you don't want it, like, that's totally okay. But if you do, like, you have to go for it. Like,
Yeah.
you're not going to get it if you don't fully go for it. Like, but if you don't want to, like, that's totally fine. No one's like going to be mad at you or going to say it's a bad thing, but like, you got to go for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because, I mean,
Just
there's
the-
like 500 other yous
Right.
out there that
Mhm.
want it just
So
as
many
bad.
dancers. Yeah.
So you got to like go above and beyond what they're doing.
Just like at an audition, there's 500 youths.
Oh
Yeah.
And they're all good in LA.
Right.
Yeah, especially like when it's typecasted, like
Mhm.
you're walking to
They
a
look
room
similar,
where
yeah.
you're all the same.
Mhm.
You're looking around like,
you gotta
Yeah.
find out what makes you the best 5'9" blonde haired boy, or
Right.
6'1" tall girl. Like, I know
Yeah.
in stilettos, like you gotta I haven't been to one of those auditions yet, but I've heard about them.
yeah, they're pretty intense.
Yeah, I could never. So
Maybe one day. You're still young. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All jokes. All right.
Wow.
Well, we
Okay.
made it. Thank you guys for joining us
course.
today. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I was really
Okay,
nervous. I don't
good.
know if you could tell, but I was really nervous. I was just like,
I could not tell. I couldn't tell at all. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly.
Usually we like stutter a lot and we're like, hang
Mhm,
on,
like, wait,
please hold.
restart. Yeah.
I just forgot what I was saying.
It's okay.
yeah, I did too. So, yeah.
Well, we're really glad that we were able to have Keaton and Anna on the show today. As always, make sure that you're following all of our social media, Playback Podcast, Dance Car, Rainbow, Ultra. I'm a Dancer Against Cancer. IDAs next week. Get excited. Until next time, see you all later.
And follow them.
Oh, and follow Keaton and Anna on Instagram. Where can we find you? What's your handle?
At Keaton_Kermode.
At Anna Miller with 4 L's.
Ooh,
4.
The 4 L's.
The 3 L's was taken.
Oh, got
so
it.
you had to add one more. It's okay. It's okay. As always, we'll see you on the road.